Hi, Mr. Devlin here. So, after reflection of the Battlefield 5 trailer, the only thing I can say is what the holy fuck. Initially, the trailer didn't bother me too much. I mean, the graphics and whatever scripted gameplay was on the trailer, I was impressed. I actually liked it. Not as much as I liked Battlefield 1's trailer, but overall I liked it. But again, as I said, with reflection, nah, I'm not sure what direction DICE and EA think they're going, and now I can wholly understand the people who are giving the trailer hate. Obviously, you'll all know that I'm one of the people who has for months and months and months always thought that this game is going to be World War II. Is it World War II? Well, on paper, I suppose it is. From the trailer? Steampunk? Alternative World War II? I have no fucking idea. And again, I do have to say, it looks absolutely stunning. My problem is, has DICE and EA bowed down to political correctness? The answer is, I think it seems so. One of the main characters is female with a prosthetic arm. Is that sort of justification of what really happened in World War II? Well, here's my take on this. Well, first off, if someone had the fucking arm blown off, they would have been sent home. They never would have been in active service ever again. And that's before I get onto the fact that it's a fucking woman. Okay, the only females that were in active service in World War II were Russian. And they were a sniper, platoon, patrol, whatever you want to put. And that's the only ones who actively fought in World War II. Yes, there were females that did help in World War II. They took over the jobs that the guys used to do so they could go and fight in the war, such as warehouse work, factory work, making ammunition, etc., etc. Some of the women did serve under anti-aircraft guns. And that was the closest they got to active combat. You're not telling me for 1 minute in World War II they gave women guns and told them to go and get on the front line and fight like fuck. So there's 2 points there within the last few statements that don't add up. Number one, if someone had their arm blown off and they've got a prosthetic arm, they're not going to be fighting anymore. And two, women were not on the front line or fighting like the woman in the trailer was portrayed. It didn't happen. Hate me for saying it, I don't care. It wasn't historically correct, and Battlefield has always prided itself on being pretty much historically correct. They don't get it right every single time, and sometimes they do take liberties with things like weapons and places that it's set, but usually they're pretty good at getting things correct. So, we have a woman fighting on the front line. It didn't happen. We had a woman, or person, or whatever the fucking hell you want to call it, had a prosthetic arm and still fighting on the front line. It didn't happen. So what's going to be put in next? Some Down syndrome guy in a wheelchair with a Stephen Hawking headset? Ah, you never know. For me, this is politically correctness gone mad. DICE, EA, you've made a mistake, and there's a lot of people out there that don't like it. I have my fingers crossed that when we actually see gameplay or a trailer of gameplay, that this is going to change my mind. Well, at least put it to rest anyway. For all the new and exciting things you are doing with Battlefield for Battlefield 5, it's really, really exciting. But you've made a mistake, and holy shit, it's a big one. And just as an end note, there was some little precious on Twitter the other day who said, if anyone's got any objections to having a woman on the box art, please unfollow me. Well, you fucking deserve it. Unfollow him, prick. I'm not even going to say who it is, because it'll actually give me a headache. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, press that bell icon ticket so you get notifications of when we're posting new videos. And this is Mr. Devlin, out.